Okay. Hello, doctor.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, doctor. Thank you.
What's your name?
Oh, it's Jessica's mother.
Yeah.
Johnson, Jessica Johnson. Yes.
So how can I help you today?
Well, doctor, if you remember, we came here last week, and Jessica had. You said that there's a fullness in the right side of the tummy, so you sent us for an ultrasound. She basically we did the ultrasound yesterday, and they said we need to ask you the results.
I see.
And
Have you noticed the mass before I noticed it?
the fullness,
Yes.
right? No, we couldn't feel it. She just had some pain. It's every now and again she got this feeling of pain in the right side, and she's lost her appetite as well. So that's why we came in.
Do you know how long did she had that pain?
Uh, she had this for maybe a month or so, but it wasn't too bad. It was just
I see.
there. But we thought we may need to check it.
I see. And do you know how long did Jessica had the symptoms of losing appetite?
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks probably. Yeah, just recently.
I see. So I took a look at the ultrasound result and I want to talk to you about it. Do you want to have any other relatives or anyone you like present, like her father or anyone else in your family or friends?
Oh, no.
So I have some news to give you about this. Do you want to know the good news or the bad news first?
It's bad news, doctor. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What's the bad news?
Okay, so the bad news is that the result shows that it's a tumor called Wilms tumor. It involves the kidney.
Oh, oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. Is that
Yeah, I
cancer? Is
understand.
it?
Yeah, I can only imagine that how much you could feel anxious about this. I'm sorry to give you that news. But the good news is that it's very treatable in children. There are a lot of good options for it, and in most cases, it could be successfully managed.
Is it dangerous, doctor? Does she need to have an operation or something?
Yeah, yes, it could be dangerous if without treatment. It could be very dangerous without treatment. And do you understand that it's a grave situation? Like you understand it needs immediate attention?
Ah, it's dangerous then. Oh, is she going to die?
I understand your concern, but most likely she will be uh, treated with a lot of good treatment options that we have. We need to, uh, I will refer her to a specialist, um, pediatric oncologist right away. I will do that immediately.
Is she going
And
to die?
I think that with treatment, there's a very good chance that she would get better and she would get back to normal life. So
Okay. Is she going to lose her kidney then?
I can't say for sure at this part. We need more
Okay.
evaluation, but I would not worry about that now because hopefully we find it in a good time. And also, a lot of people can live even without one kidney a normal life.
Okay. So who's going to uh, evaluate then? Is it?
So the oncologists that I told you, I'm going to write them a letter. I'm going to refer you to them
Okay.
immediately,
Is
and
there?
they
Well,
will.
we want the best doctors. Is that anybody that you know of?
Of course, yes, I will recommend some uh, people to you. You can choose whoever you like. I can give you some options, and you can choose one of them. And then after consulting with them, they can tell you the further course of action. And a more accurate prognosis.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Okay. So how's that?
Not bad, but could have been better.
Okay. It can be awkward.
Yeah, it's
uh, okay. So,
because if
uh,
it was a real situation, like I would act very differently. Like,
why? How would you act?
no, I'm saying like, how can I say it? Like when someone is playing it, it looks funny, but when it's like a real person, I like convey much more empathy, like automatically, because like I understand that they're like concerned and they're in pain.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, basically, how did you feel? How did it go?
I think it was not bad, like something between 7 and 8,
Okay.
or maybe 7. I don't think.
Okay. 7. So what went well?
Um, I think the structure was good.
Okay.
I think I asked question first and I tried to do it step by step. I think the report was also good. Like I told them that I can only imagine how anxious they would feel about this. I
Okay.
think
Attentive listening. You showed empathy. Do you need to introduce yourself because they've come to see you last week?
no.
Oh, okay. So, but you asked their name.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I already knew
Uh,
that. You're right.
okay. Okay. Now, Payam, this is rapport. Okay, rapport.
As,
It's a French word. We don't say rapport.
oh,
It's
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's rapport. Okay, so the rapport, no introduction because you know them. They're coming back to you. Okay, so what else? Gathered information, explored the eyes, gave information. Um, did you chunk and check as we
I
discussed?
tried to do it, but I'm not sure if I do that enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Mm,
something that I consciously should try doing it. I'm not like
mm.
automatically do
Yeah,
that.
if you listen to the recording later, just pay attention and see how much you've managed to do this. Basically, to say that, yeah, what the diagnosis is, then what causes it, and respond to patients' questions. I think you did well. I think
Oh,
it was okay. Information gathering. Did you say how she is now? Does she still have the pain? Things like that.
I just assume that they still have the pain, but yeah, I could have more asked more questions. The problem is with info gathering, like I don't know like when to stop.
Mhm.
So because it's in the beginning, I don't know like how much time I have to like gather information.
Okay, okay. So, what is the most important point in consultation? Uh, uh,
Bad news.
okay, the patient basically. So, yeah, the main focus is the patient. Is how is the patient? Okay.
Oh,
So that's the questions we're asking is about the patient.
I
How
see.
is she now? Is she okay? So how is she? Is she still in pain? How's her appetite? Is it any better? Okay. Just I think that is good for connecting, and it's good practice to say, regardless of what the case is about, just ask how the patient is. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you're supposed to say. Just ask, okay, how is she now? Is she better? Is she still in pain? Do you think she needs some painkillers or anything like that? Okay. Anyway, right. So why do you feel that you got 7? Why not 8 or 9?
I don't know, because it was like an stress mother. I
Hmm.
thought like maybe I should be more empathic.
Okay. So uh, if somebody tells you that you have a tumor, how would you feel?
Very distressed,
Okay.
very
So
anxious.
why did you use the word tumor then?
Yes, but tumor is not cancer. Tumor could be even like
Even
very
worse.
bad. Okay. So what do I have to use? Like, because there's like no word to use. Like,
Yeah, it's an abnormal growth. There's an abnormality in the ultrasound. Okay.
okay.
So, yeah, basically, you say so many words except for tumor, malignancy, or cancer.
I
Okay.
think it's very different at the American system, because they insist to tell the exact diagnosis. So it's hard a little to like go back on it. Like, it's something I do automatically. But
Um, I I suspect that, but honestly, I can check, but because this is, I think it is something universal. Breaking bad news. Um,
I haven't studied that much for that step.
mhm.
But the time that I did, like they were like with the diagnosis, be very like direct with it. So it's, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Articles, NCBI, National Library of Medicine.
What's the
Uh,
journal, if it's British or
no, it's NCBI. Okay.
okay.
It's National Library of Medicine is an American journal. Okay. So uh, yeah, you could actually mm,
I
yeah.
maybe I can take a look at it, like send you later the if I find anything.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because
Just
I think there's like a specific guideline for it. I
there must
can't,
be, yes, there must be some good practice, and
but I understand that it could be different, like in American and British system.
it's a spikes protocol. Okay. Um, yeah, okay. Let's check that. Yeah, I'm curious to know. Actually. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, I think using the exact word as tumor, or I think tumor, malignancy, and cancer, and similar words. Okay, right. It's just that, yeah, I think you did better than 7. I think you were actually okay, except the word that you said it can be serious, and you said
Oh, you're right.
you used the word serious. You said that. What else did you say?
I think
Uh,
it's a grave situation or something like that.
yeah, you said it's a grave situation. Uh, that is a no, because grave, yes, grave means bad, but also means grave. So uh,
You're right.
it
I should have
reminds
said
you.
no pun intended.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So we tend to avoid anything which increases the anxiety. And yeah, and she says, "Oh, we want the best." Well, absolutely, we want the best, and we have the best available. Okay. Um, good. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think um, yeah, you've done it. So we're nearly done with the speaking. We
That's
don't
good.
have So we've done the speaking difficult cases or difficult consultations. We can practice more, but what I need you to do is to do some writing, and we can give you feedback on those. Okay.